Oregon Highway Use Tax Bond. What is the Oregon Highway Use Tax Bond? The Oregon Highway Use Tax Bond is a form of financial guarantee required by the Oregon Department of Transportation from certain commercial vehicle operators. It serves as a promise to fulfill tax obligations related to highway usage by commercial vehicles, particularly those registered outside Oregon. This bond ensures that carriers pay their required taxes, fees, and assessments promptly and accurately. Purpose of the bond. The primary purpose of the Oregon Highway Use Tax Bond is to safeguard the state's interests by ensuring that out-of-state commercial carriers contribute their fair share towards maintaining Oregon's highway infrastructure. By requiring this bond, the state aims to minimize tax evasion and delinquency, thereby maintaining a level playing field for all carriers operating within its borders. Who needs the bond? Trucking companies and carriers based outside Oregon are typically required to obtain the Oregon Highway Use Tax Bond if they wish to operate commercial vehicles within the state's jurisdiction. This requirement applies to carriers who have not paid their taxes upfront or are unable to demonstrate financial responsibility through other means accepted by ODOT. How does it work? When a carrier applies for the Oregon Highway Use Tax Bond, they must secure the bond from a licensed surety company. The bond functions as a financial guarantee that the carrier will fulfill their tax obligations to the state. In the event of non-payment or delinquency, the state can make a claim against the bond to recover the owed taxes and associated penalties. Bond amount. The bond amount required by ODOT varies based on the estimated tax liability of the carrier. Typically, it is calculated based on the carrier's expected highway usage within Oregon. The specific formula used to determine the bond amount considers factors such as the number of vehicles operated, miles traveled in Oregon, and the applicable tax rates. Benefits for the state. The Oregon Highway Use Tax Bond provides numerous advantages for the state. 1. Revenue protection. The bond serves as a safeguard against potential revenue losses resulting from tax evasion or non-compliance by out-of-state carriers. 1. Infrastructure funding. The taxes and fees collected through the bond contribute to funding essential highway maintenance and improvement projects across Oregon. 1. Level playing field. By ensuring that all carriers contribute their fair share towards highway maintenance, the bond helps maintain fairness and equity in the trucking industry.